Let me just show y'all this makeup before I take it off. About to take the day off, but I just decided to come on camera and talk to y'all about some stuff. Let me get comfortable. So, I know it's been maybe 2 months since I have recorded videos. And I just wanted to come on camera and kind of just talk to you guys about how I've been feeling, what I've been going through, and why I had to take just a social media break. Not even just YouTube. I didn't just neglect my YouTube channel, but you know, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, like everything that kept me connected with people, I had to shut it down and just shut it off and just really just take a breath of fresh air away from everything. And just really, you know, get myself together. Now, let me just start and say that towards the end of 2017, I noticed that in my videos, I just seemed really down. And I would start to talk about things that were really personal to me, but I was trying to share them in a way that was positive, and then I was just being so negative and sad, and I could see the sadness in my videos. And you guys don't really know me personally. Some of you do who watch my videos, but some of you don't know me personally, and you don't see that, like, behind this camera, everything that I'm going through. And I said a long time ago, you know, that I love YouTube. Like, YouTube was my getaway. It was a comfortable space for me where I could be creative and be myself. But I kind of lost the love for it. So my videos became less consistent. I kind of stopped putting as much into my content as I should have been. And I just kind of was just, you know, posting whenever and however, and not really structuring it and really trying to build my numbers and setting goals and those things. And it's just because I fell out of love with not just YouTube, not just social media, but myself. I started to feel extremely depressed. And I know people think that depression isn't a real thing, but like, I definitely feel like I suffer from depression. And I know that at first I wasn't going to talk about this. I was just going to, you know, take my social media hiatus and just come on back. But I'm still on a hiatus, you know. But I'm here talking to you guys about it because I just feel like it's so necessary. You know, within the last 3 months, I would say my life has changed in so many ways, in ways that, like, I'm just like, wow. It had got to a point where now I'm okay, you know, but I didn't necessarily know where I was going to live. It was insane, you know, and I'm 27 years old. I have a whole job, and I'm in graduate school right now. I'm supposed to be finishing in May, and just everything just started in my mind, started to just crash down on me. So let me just bring you guys back. Before I even go into my own feelings, let me just say this. Around my birthday, when I turned 27, I was just reflecting on life, and I was just thinking about, wow, like, I'm not where I want to be in life. I don't know where I want to be in life as far as, like, what's my real goals, you know what I mean? And naturally, you would think, okay, you're really good at makeup, just do makeup. But I really wasn't confident in doing other people's makeup. I mean, I can do it, but I feel like I don't want to put that out there to the public because I just don't feel like it's good enough for me. It's weird. I don't know. It's just how I felt. It's how I feel still to this day. But you know, I'm trying to work my way around that because I realize that I do have a gift. You know what I mean? But around my birthday, like after Thanksgiving, after that vlog that I posted for my birthday, I was just like, you know what, Vanessa, you need to go on a social media cleanse, because I've never done one. I've always heard people say I just, you know, go off the radar, and I kind of just, you know, get back to the real world, and because social media consumes me. And I never thought I was consumed with social media. I didn't realize how much it was affecting my life, and how much it was hurting me as a person. You know what I mean? So I decided to just step away. I said I'm going to delete the apps off my phone. I'll still, you know, be on there, but deleting the apps from my phone just allows me to be more present in the moment around the people who love me and really get to see. But what happened was, in that time, in that moment when I really removed myself from social media, I started to think about the real things that I'm going through in my life. You know, I started to face the real reasons as to why I even got on YouTube. I was on YouTube for a long time to get away from everything, to get away from people and relationships that really broke me down. And I really had to face those things when I was on my social media break. So a break that was supposed to be a month turned into almost 3. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it was just timing, because I decided that January 1st I was going to come back on YouTube and begin posting content again. But I tried to log on to my YouTube and I didn't have access anymore. And not to go into a long rant about why I lost my access to my channel, but it took me a whole entire month to regain access to my channel. And when I got that access, so in the time that I didn't have access, I was going through such a tumultuous time. I was in a 4.5, almost 5-year relationship, you guys, that ended awfully. I mean, I'm still processing it, and in a way that I don't understand. And though I was telling myself, you know, I was gonna be okay and I deserve so much better, those feelings that you feel inside, I had never experienced heartbreak on that level, to where I literally question myself, like, why am I here? I don't and don't think I'm weak or I'm crazy, you guys, but literally I didn't even know why I was feeling like I don't want to be here anymore. I don't know what my purpose is, and I don't understand why this is happening to me. Like, I'm a good person. Like, I pray, I work every day. I work very hard. I feel like I'm beautiful. Why is this happening to me? Why am I going through all these things when really it was just God's way of telling me, you know, this isn't for you? And I just had to face that, like, and I'm facing it today. Like, whatever he has for you is not going to make you feel this way. It's not going to make you feel terribly. And Christmas and the New Year, it was just awful. You know what I mean? And still to this day, like, I struggle with the feelings of heartbreak. And it's not just heartbreak with a man. I think that was the icing on the cake that literally took me overboard. It was just that sense of, who am I? You know what I mean? I've lost myself, and I get choked up thinking about, you know, what are my next moves in life, and I'm still struggling with that to this day, you guys. Like, when you get away from social media and you were able to self-reflect, there's so many things that go through my mind, like, that I'm struggling with. Like, I am struggling with me, who I am, so my self-confidence. Like, I question myself. I am very hard on myself. Nothing makes me completely happy. And at a point, I was literally, I don't even know if I'm making sense, but at a point, I was literally thinking, like, what the heck am I on this earth for? Like, why? You know what I mean? And the depression is a real thing. Like, I really truly believe that, like, if you feel depressed, or if you feel like, you know, feelings that you've never felt before, I think it's important that you talk to somebody who's not biased. I think it's important that you know, seek therapy, because it's important. And I know people think, like, you know, therapy is not important, and therapy is for like white people, or therapy isn't real. Like, no, it's real. Like, you need people to talk to when you're feeling like lost, or when you're feeling suicidal, or when you're feeling depressed, because like, people and situations can really bring you down, you know. And for me, when I took a break from everything, I started to process, and I started to think about everything, and I just literally felt like a weight on me of everything that I have been through, you know, from abandonment with my father, to my mom just treating me terribly because of the men in her life, me mimicking her, or me, you know what I mean, just being hard on myself about how I treated people, and my work, my job, and how I've been here in my job for 5 years, and I despise waking up and going there every day, but I know I need it, because that's literally how I am, you know, functioning. You know, that's how I'm on this vlog. That's how the lights are on. I need to work. You know what I mean? And being in a relationship with a person who loves you, or who you thought loved you, but they show you a whole nother side to them that just makes you question your whole self. Like, did I even know this person, you know? And I ain't perfect whatsoever, but I don't feel like I deserve to be treated anything less than what I put out, you know? And that's something that I've struggled with. But in my time away and sharing my story and just talking to people, which was very therapeutic, I just learned the many battles that people experience. You know, I'm not alone. And that made me feel comforted to know that, like, there are women out there who are dealing with depression, and who have extreme anxiety, who, you know, question suicide, that are working towards getting better. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily know that tomorrow I'll be okay, and that I'm making this video right now and I'm okay, but I just know that I have to keep faith, and I have to continue on. And I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you for checking on me and seeing, like, hey Vanessa, we haven't seen you on YouTube in a while, like, what's going on, are you okay? Like, that's really comforting to know, you guys, because I literally got to a point where I was feeling so alone. And it wasn't because I didn't have people around me, but I just feel lost. Even now, like, you know, I feel lost, and I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. It's weird. It's so weird, and it's feelings that I haven't really processed all the way, because I just think about my life, and I know I'm 27 and I'm young, and I have my health and all those great things, you guys, but I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to just wake up and be okay, you know? And in my relationship, I depended on that person to really be my rock, and to really, you know, make me happy. And once that was gone, it was kind of just like, okay, now what? You know what I mean? And so now I'm just getting all this time to just self-reflect, you guys. And I just can't wait till I can look back at this video and, like, man, I came a long way. You know what I mean? I came a long way. And I don't even know if this video makes sense to anybody out there. And I can't even say that I'll go back to being completely in undeniably happy with me, but I know I'm going to try. I know that I wake up every day and I do something for myself. Like, I know I have to work. I know I got to do a lot of things that I don't want to do each day to keep food on, on my own table and money in my own pockets. But I just vowed to do something special for myself today, because self-love is something that you have to have. And I realize I can't get that from anyone else, you guys. And as pretty as I may seem to people, or you can really be ugly on the inside, and it can show toward other people, and I just don't want to be. I want to be I just want to have a healthy mental, if that makes sense. I want to be happy. I really want to be happy. Like, I think that's something that's really hard to be, and I don't want to settle. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like my parents. Not to say I don't love my parents to death, because I do, but I don't want to look back thinking, what if? Or I don't want to be a victim of my circumstances just because I came from a certain place, just because people have treated me a certain way, just because I've treated people a certain way. Like, the most I feel is that right now I want to be happy. And I'm going to do, what it takes to be happy, you guys. And I just ask that you be patient with me and that you stick with me on this journey, because I want to come back. I do. I want to be happy and I want to be on YouTube, but I want to be genuine. I want to have content that is genuine. I don't want to be on YouTube being sad. I don't want to be on YouTube talking about crap that doesn't matter. Like, I genuinely want to come on here and be happy, because that's what I want to spread. Love, joy, happiness, period. Because that's the type of stuff that I like. People who always have drama and they're always sad, like, that type of stuff really just brings a sister down, So I just want you guys to know that I'm alright. I'm just going through a tough time in my life, I think. That's literally made me super duper uncomfortable. But I don't know. I just want to be happy, y'all. And while I was away in that time, like, I was still gaining subscribers and still having people be sweet and nice to me. So when I regained access to my channel, it was kind of, it made me feel really good. So I really appreciate each and every one of you who subscribes and watches my videos, whether you like them or not. Who always give me positive feedback, and just thank you, you know what I mean, because I really miss you guys, and I love all of the support that you all give me. And if any of my friends or my family members are watching this and you guys have checked up on me and called me and text me, because I haven't really been wanting to talk to anybody, like, I appreciate that, And I just want to personally thank my best friend Jessica, if she's watching this, because I remember it was a Friday night and she came knocking on my door, and she's from Florida, knocking on my door, and she said, friend, I heard you on your voice. I heard you on the phone. You were sad. I just came to, hang out with you. And that made my day. That made my weekend. As much as I'm going through here, she came here and she really tried to pull my spirits up. Let me not get emotional, because that's not what I'm here for. But that really helped. It really helped. I just vow that each day to do something for myself. And I just went on a rant because I wanted you guys to understand where I've been, what I've been doing, how I've been feeling. And just surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with love. with people who genuinely show you love. I'm telling you, that's what you need to be surrounded by. Don't be alone. Don't sit alone at home. Don't, you know, don't stop living because of how you feel. Get out there, because I'm telling you, it's therapeutic for me. Even when I don't want to be the most social, or I don't want to talk to people, like, hearing words of comfort is helpful. When you're going through a tough time, it doesn't matter what it is. Whether you text a friend, whether you call a friend, whether you pop up on your friend, do something nice for them, because I'm telling you, when you're going through the most, anything helps. Anything helps. And I sit there with a smile on my face because I just have so many great friends that love me for who I am. And that includes you guys, for always commenting on my page, for always supporting me, whether I'm here or not. Before I get emotional, because I don't want to get emotional, I just want to say thank you. And that I will see you guys soon on YouTube. I'll be on YouTube because it's really my passion, you know. And I also charge you guys to do a social media cleanse. Like, get your butt off social media. Maybe if you can't do it for like a week, do it a day. You know, challenge yourself to step away and live and talk to people in real life, because I promise you, it was really rewarding. Despite what I'm going through, just having that pressure off of me, it actually, you know, took that need to always be on my phone away from me. And that was something that I wanted to work on in 2018. I wanted to be more present. So that's something that, you know, has really switched up and changed up for me. So I haven't been able to tell you guys this, but Happy New Year. Happy Valentine's Day. And thank you for, if you got this far in the video, thank you guys for listening to me and subscribing to my channel. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.